Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I love a good Friday. So today we're going to do yoga fusion, which is basically going to be a nice, easy yoga flow. Still really basic in nature, but we're going to add dumbbells into the routine. So at the top of your mat, you're going to always want your 2 blocks. Remember, that's our bolster bringing floor to us and us to floor. And then you're going to want 2 light dumbbells. Now you can use 3s are fabulous, 4s, which is what I have right here, and then all the way up to maybe a 5 or a 6, but not much heavier than that, because a lot of the things we're going to do, we have to extend the arms out using dumbbells, and we don't want to overtax the deltoid muscle or the upper trap and neck muscles. So I'm just going to go over one quick safety lesson with you for the day. When you're doing yoga with dumbbells, anytime we transition, you want to transition through the body. So we don't ever, this is a no-no, we don't ever just swing our dumbbells around or move them with straight arms. It puts way too much tension or pressure on the rotator cuff, the deltoid, very unstable joint, right? So we want to be safe in our transitions. So anytime you come out to a warrior 2, you're going to bring them through the body. If we go to reverse warrior, through the body. And then when we pivot to go to the floor, once again, we bring them through the body and then down to the floor. So just remember, and you'll see me cue it, come through your body and make the transitions a little more stable for that shoulder joint. I like to set my dumbbells right down in between my 2 blocks. But if it's a matter of flexibility and strength, you can sometimes place them up on your blocks, which brings them and makes them a little more accessible to you when you start the flow. So we'll start at the top of our mat, as we always do for a Sunday, in same on all sides pose. Remember, this is just your opportunity to get grounded on the 4 corners of your mat. So you start to spread the toes out wide. You start to close the eyes, possibly to get a little more focused, a little more centered. Start to breathe in deeply, pulling energy all the way up through the feet, the core of the body, even up into the lungs and the head, and then exhale out that breath out the mouth. Just a couple of breaths like that to get grounded for our practice. On your next inhale, super easy mountain pose, we're going to bring those arms up overhead. We're going to do a really gentle flow the first time through, chair with airplane arms, just to get the body moving before we add in the dumbbells. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive down, bringing hands through heart center to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, plant the palms, bend the knees deeply, and step back to top of a push-up pose. On your exhale, downward facing dog is your transition. Take a couple breaths here to center the body, to line up the joints. Middle toe to heel bone, space in the shoulders, stomach up and in as it reaches towards tops of thighs, head in between those biceps. Inhale, right leg high, lift it up, get that hip bone to stay square. That's going to give you more energy into the inner thighs. And as you step through, come into low lunge. Right here, we're going to rise up, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. And then we're just going to do a little cactus arm double lunge. So just separate your arm into goalposts, bend the back knee, look up gently, it'll change the balance focus, and then re-extend the arms up. Open up to a warrior 2. Sorry, I'm facing the back side first, but you know, you've got this flow. Heel to arch alignment, shoulders over hips, lined up to the floor. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretch high. Exhale, side angle pose, bringing forearm top of thigh, bicep ear. On the next inhale, rise up, Prasarita. That's wide straddle, pivoting feet so they're parallel. And then take a nice big forward fold all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Easy lateral lunge, side, side. That's that Skandasana variation. Keeping your hands at center. Then take a forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Prasarita. Exhale, turn the front toes back. Warrior 2. Cartwheel all the way down to the foot. Low lunge. Step back. downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, left leg high. Step it all the way through to low lunge between the hands. Rise up, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Cactus arm double lunge, just a little bit of a back bend, but mostly it's just shining your heart up to the sky as you bring the arms into this goalpost position. Inhale to re-extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Remember, stretch high, keep the integrity of that front lunge. And then rise through to your side angle pose. Just a gentle rest on thigh. And remember, space between the shoulder and the ear, always finding length. When you rise up this time, we go star pose. That's toes out like a big sumo squat. And then we're going to come into that goddess pose, sitting deeply. Inhale, rise up, star pose. One more time, goddess pose, sit and hold. Breathe here well for 5, 4, 3, 2. Warrior two is the transition. Pivot that front foot back forward. Nice shoulders over hips, integrity. And then we cartwheel from here back down to the mat. You'll step back once again to downward facing dog. We'll do one chaturanga for power, top of a push-up, and then a slight hinge forward to come back down to that 90-degree hover, elbows tight to body, one long line of energy. Tops of feet, inhale, upward facing. Remember, you can always lower the thighs, bend the elbows for cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Then take that whole thing back over the tops of the feet to downward facing dog. Now remember, we worked on that crouching bear. This is where we bend the knees, we glance forward to the fingertips, and we work on a little hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. If you're stepping, just do a little pounce, a little cat pounce to the top. It doesn't have to be a full-on jump, but that'll really start getting the heart rate up, as you can hear from me, and it will also start to get the arm strength going. Ragdoll roll, rise, we come up, same on all sides pose, Samastiti. So now let's take that same flow, let's add in those dumbbells so you get a little more energy, and you'll see the difference just adding a few pounds of weight to your yoga practice does. Same on all sides pose, second round. Inhale, arms overhead, mountain pose. Chair with airplane arms, sit back. We gotta go through the first round of this to be able to pick up our dumbbells, right? Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold down to the floor through prayer center. Now pick up your dumbbells. Inhale, halfway lift, fingers to shins or thighs, flat back like a deadlift. Exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll roll through center, come all the way up. Inhale, mountain pose, shoulder press. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, send them back. Now we go tricep kickbacks. You're gonna do 10 of these. This is where we start to add that fusion in. So we're in our chair, our toes are feather light, our tummy's in, and then we're kicking back those arms nice and strong. Or maybe you're just holding right here, but this gives us a little break. It's actually easier, right? So we're gonna do a couple more, get that burn into those triceps. I love it. Then inhale, mountain pose, shoulder press. Exhale, remember through heart center, forward fold, dumbbells safe, all the way to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, like we're doing a deadlift. Exhale, set your dumbbells down like we talked about, plant your palms, and you can hop this time if you want a little more cardiovascular into your practice, or you can step. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to do my left leg first, but you guys do any side that makes sense to you. I want to be able to face you on this first round. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged. Exhale, step it all the way through to your low lunge. Your dumbbells should be right there. Rise up through center, Anjaneyasana, with your dumbbells. And then here we go. We exhale, cactus arms, lunge. Re-extend. Lunge, re-extend, yeah, just like that. We get that nice, strong work now in our legs and in our upper body. Stomach in to protect the low back. Let's do 3 more. Nice strong shoulder press each time. Nice deep 90-90 lunge if it's available. If not, maybe just the arms, right? As a modification. Everything works. We find a level that makes sense. Then as you transition, you're going to bring the arms in through center and open out. Warrior 2. We love a good warrior 2 now. This is long and extended. We're going to take a nice deep breath, and then we're going to lower our dumbbells down into the pelvis area, and we're going to straighten with a high row, re-extend the lunge, warrior 2. Inhale the high row, take it down with strength. So going right here, elbows come high, dumbbells come right near the armpits. Okay, now maybe you just want your dumbbells and you're just coming in and out of that warrior 2. I want you to have options. Maybe you hold the warrior 2 and you just do the arms, okay? So there's always a variation. Let's do 2 more. Full range of the movement. You got it, 1 more time. Then we're gonna transition to reverse warrior. We bring that nice arm straight up to the sky, your back arm down your back thigh. Now watch this. We come into that side crunch, elbow to knee. Re-extend. Keep your hip tucked under you. Elbow to knee. Woo! Re-extend, breathe. So we're just still very focused in our breath, very methodical movements, but we've added in this extra energy by bringing in 1 dumbbell. Let's do 1 more. 5 to 10 reps is plenty when you're adding in this yoga, this isometric. Woo! Then we bring them through the body. As always, we settle forearm to thigh, and we take the back arm now up to the sky in angle pose, and we skull crush. Right to the back of the head, okay, bending the elbow, re-extend. We still have this long line of energy in our neck. We have the integrity of our front lunge. This dumbbell is just hanging out, waiting, but we're lifting through the core and staying active. Let's do 3 more. You guys got it. Nice little dumbbell yoga flow. Really good. Then we're going to come all the way through center, pivot that foot to Prasarita, and then we're going to bring our dumbbells down flat back to the floor. We're going to go lateral lunge 3 or 4 times, side to side. That little Skandasana, it still works the legs. We love it. Then get grounded in your legs and rise all the way back up with a flat back. Dumbbells go overhead. Pivot your front foot forward. Dumbbells, remember, always through the body. Turn, pivot. Set the dumbbells down. Maybe blocks, maybe floor. Hands down. Downward facing dog. Ha. Inhale forward, top of a push-up. Hinge slightly, halfway down. Hover over those arms. Nice strong core and triceps. Inhale upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, we lift that right leg high. We step all the way through to our low lunge. Pick up those dumbbells, stomach in. Use your core, be strong here. And then we go right into that double lunge, ha. And extend. Double lunge. And extend. Now remember, maybe we just hold our crescent and we do the arms. That's enough for right now, right? That's a modification. Takes out the legs. Or we go into the full 90-90, expression of the posture, stomach in, everything in alignment. Let's do 2 more. Try to be even on both sides. As I talk, you keep moving. Last one, here we go. Nice and strong. Then remember, we transition through the body, spin the back foot, and come into your warrior 2. Now, same thing, bring the dumbbells in first, lower them down, high row. Or maybe you keep going. This time, we do a lateral raise and down. Lateral raise and down, right? We can bring in different arms, the legs stay the same. If you're holding the warrior 2 just beautifully, you can still take the arms into a different range so that the expression is bigger. We use more muscles. Really good, you guys. Last one there. Then remember, through the body to reverse warrior. This one stays the same. Elbow, extend, isometric lunge. Elbow, reach to the knee, extend. Maybe we just come here and that's enough. Maybe it's just a little bend and we're already feeling extended, right? But maybe we reach all the way to the knee. Remember to stay against that imaginary wall with your back and your shoulders. One more. You guys doing so good. Then remember, through the body, release forearm down, pivot body up, angle pose, skull crush. Now, keep this core active. That's your stabilizer. Tummy in, booty squeezes, back leg, vibrant. Nice extension through that arm, skull crush, using the triceps and the shoulder. I love it. Let's do 2 more. Really strong, you guys. Keep your yoga breath. No matter what, don't over grip your dumbbells. Then through the body, this time we go star pose. Now I'm going to face you guys again. You're in that beautiful star pose. We bring our dumbbells down and we curl. We sumo and we curl. Maybe we do 1 at a time because we're getting tired and we're over it. Maybe we just hold those dumbbells in the pocket and sit into that goddess pose, right? That sumo style squat, toes feather light, back nice and straight, tummy in. Let's do 3. You guys are awesome. Go to the full expression in 2, transitioning back so you guys can see it from the back side. Let's do 1 more, really strong. Get the dumbbells into the chest. Turn back to warrior 2. Pivot the body to your lunge. Dumbbells down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Forward chaturanga, elbows in tight. Go through your process. Remember, you can always do chaturanga from the knees or skip them all together if you've had enough love today. Glance forward, top of hands. Remember, crouching bear. Get deep in your squat so you can explode up and then pop those feet down. Don't like that one? Go back. Try it again, right? This is exercise. It's yoga, but it's exercise. Forward fold all the way down. Gentle bend of the knees. Ragdoll roll rise. Same on all sides. Samastitihi. Hands at heart center. Take a breath in. Nice breath out. 1 more breath in. Let's add an arm circle. And exhale. So that's your little yogi fusion flow with dumbbells today. We did it the first time as a warm-up. That gives us our muscle memory. We did it the second time with dumbbells. You want to do it again? Play that video back over and then you've got over a 30-minute workout going. Or try to start remembering these postures in your mind. Even if it doesn't look perfect and you miss one of the postures, right? You can still flow through, be safe with or without your dumbbells. You guys, easy Yoga Fusion Friday. Have an awesome weekend. So excited it's the month of December. We're going to push, push, push. We're going to do this one together. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.